Okay, can you tell me what your name is?
My name is Chris Beck, and I'm from Pontefract's monthly meeting.
Was that you speaking this morning?
It
in
was
the
me
afternoon
speaking
session?
this morning in the afternoon session, yes.
Oh, okay, so you're actually a proper pupil still in school?
Yeah, definitely. I'm in year 11, which is the last year of compulsory education, but I'm staying on because I want to be clever.
Okay, well, staying on in your...
I'm staying on at school, yeah. I'm going to do another 2 years at school before I go to university.
I see. Very good, very good. Is it still on? Good. Is it a Quaker school?
No, it's not. There is a Quaker school actually in my monthly meeting called Ackworth, but I just decided it wasn't right for me, and I guess it wasn't really too much of an option because it's so far away, because I've got quite a big monthly meeting, and so yeah, I just...
So you are the Quaker presence in your...
I'm the Quaker... well, I used to be one of two Quaker presences, but then my sister left, so I am, yes, the only Quaker presence in my school.
What was it like being a minister, an official minister, in the meeting today?
It was all right. It was good fun when I actually got down to doing it, but there was a lot of ooh beforehand because I was a bit nervous as to how it was going around, because I think I did mine in a bit of a different style to everyone else, and it was good fun though. I really enjoyed it. It was a really good experience.
It was very effective from where we couldn't even see you. We were on the balcony.
Yeah.
But yeah, you came across very well. I thought it was very, very successful. And yes, we enjoyed it. Now then, can you tell us about this shirt you're wearing?
I can indeed. 2 years ago at BYM 05, the week-long one in York, I'm sure most of you watching this will know, there was a big hoo-ha about this thing called recast, which is the restructuring of the Quaker main system of how everybody interacts with everyone else. And I was on the kids programme then, as I am now, and we were invited to be slightly involved with it, but obviously they decided it wasn't appropriate for the majority of kids to be involved in for a long time, because it was such an intensive session. There was a lot of hard work involved, and so we all went in for a bit of introduction to recast and had a bit of a discussion, but there was nothing actually organised to go into main session. So a couple of us asked if we could go into the main sessions for a bit, just to kind of represent the kids and that. And we all went in, and I actually got really involved in it. I found it quite interesting, not just because I wanted to be a part of the way my Quakerism was going in the future, but also because it was really insightful into how other people's Quakerism affected them in their daily lives. There was a lot of people who had put so much into things like Meeting for Sufferings, and who almost really didn't want to see Meetings for Sufferings end because of the amount they'd put into them. And I found this really quite intriguing. And so when we came to the end of our afternoon session, and they jokingly said, "Does anyone want to go in tomorrow?" And I said, yes, actually, I'd quite like to spend the next 2 days sat in the recast meetings, which some people might consider a bit mad. I can totally understand them. It was very long and it was very mad, but I actually ended up ministering in it. I felt called, and it was really an insightful and a very worthwhile meeting, I thought. And then a couple of days ago, I was considering how I was going to plan, because I'm one of the core team members for my age group, how I was going to plan one of my sessions, and I just flashed back to recast, and I thought, bloomin' Emma, that was a bit of an ordeal. I'll get a t-shirt saying it. And so I went down to the local shopping centre and got an I Survived recast t-shirt. And if sufficient people are interested, I'm quite happy to get them produced and sell them for a non-profit price, because I think they're rather cool. And if they are, I'm sure if this is being put up on a blog, you can contact the blog in some way and voice your interest, and that'll be buzzing. And if sufficient interest is voiced, I'll do that, and you can all have one and look well cool like me.
Excellent, well done. This is, of course, being recorded for the official Britain Yearly Meeting blog. Have you seen the official Britain Yearly Meeting blog yet?
I haven't had chance, with all the organising that we're doing and the fact that my group is running such a hectic schedule, because we're trying to involve ourselves with the main session as much as possible, because that's something we felt was really important that came out of last year and the year before, that the young Quakers needed to be represented in a way that all other Quakers were, looking back to when women weren't involved in the meeting 150 years ago. we felt that we've come on quite a bit from that, obviously. I mean, women are now considered as equals and have been for quite some time. We thought that getting kids, well, I say kids, young adults and anyone who wants to take an interest at that stage is the next thing. And so we haven't actually had time to check out the blog so far, but we've had lots of advertisement for them. We had a couple of people from YQ come into our session this morning and just generally have a chat with us. And they've given us some tips and info and help on how to access the blogs, and I'm sure a number of us will be doing so by the end of the weekend.
Great, you'll be very welcome. I imagine by this time next year there'll be an official young BYM blogs.
Oh, it's all getting very technological. That was one of the interesting things about Recast, actually, deciding just how much technology we wanted to embrace.
Ah.
That was quite a sense of unease at that. A few of the older friends were quite wary of all this new email and things like that.
Yes.
But I'm hopeful for the future.
Oh, it's nice we're at least thinking about it and reflecting a bit. Oh, super. Well done speaking up for young friends and for your Recast experiences.
Thanks a lot.
It's fantastic. I hope the Under-19s program is fabulous for you.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it's going to be a top laugh. It's already been a top laugh. So, yeah, thanks ever so much.
All right, thanks for talking to us.
No problems.